That was the cruise.
This one sucked. Even the shows were difficult.
This was back in DR?
This one was Honduras.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You got sunburned, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, Honduras.
They got that good sun down there.
They do. It's crazy.
It's like no ozone or something.
And with the way the water is, too, it's like I was only out for 2 hours,
Oh,
dude.
it bounces off the water.
Yeah. Fried. I mean, I don't peel because I've been out a lot, but... Dude, well, I can't figure out explosive diarrhea, and this time I positively didn't eat anything fucked up. So I'm wondering if it's like
it's in your mind,
just from the ship, or I wonder if it's like it was
you're carrying around the vibes in your mind now.
Well, you know, it was I got sunburned that day, and I did have sunburn to where like my skin was hot for 2 days.
Wow.
So like even like the next day my skin was hot. I felt it.
Jeez.
And
it's also dehydration at that point.
Yeah, I was like, do you think that's what caused diarrhea?
That's always what causes stomach problems.
Yeah.
It starts with dehydration.
Dude, this shit was explosive diarrhea. Dude, this was, this is actually something I've never experienced in my whole life. And the crazy thing is, I barely ate. I was eating chips. I had pizza. I had like whatever bread I was trying to eat, just pastas. And either way, so it hits me. Dude, I fucking...
While you're on the ship or you're on
the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, second day on the ship. I lost about probably 10 pounds, dude. I mean, it was every 20 minutes I'm on the toilet. Like a fire hose was on. I couldn't even... I had to do some secret agent shit because I'm in my room. It got to a point to where I was like, all right, I'm not even wearing clothes. There's no point in taking down my shorts every 2 seconds. I had to shit You couldn't trust a fart. So I'm constantly going to the toilet. Dude, I'm trying to go to the toilet. I know this is disgusting. Dude, I couldn't even make it to the fucking toilet. I ruined 3 towels. And you have nowhere. I can't put these towels anywhere.
Right.
They were all on my floor. I'm like, dude, I had to secret agent these towels with my head down in bags and throw them away in different parts of the ship.
Wow.
Like, I'm like, watch them catch me. You can't throw towels away nowhere on a ship.
I'm sure they deal with this quite a bit.
Yeah,
this has to be a very common thing on a cruise ship that's going to Honduras to like, hot sun, people drinking. I mean, I'm sure they have a whole procedure, I'm sure, for that kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, I was counting down the minutes, man.
How long were you on the ship?
Only 2.5 days, and it felt like forever. This one's 3.5.
So you were able to get off for a little bit, though?
Yeah, I got off
just
in
the water?
Honduras. We got off in Honduras. That was it. I got off for 2 hours.
Wow.
Yep, got in the water. I don't think I'm eating one thing on this ship. Well, how long can the human body go just off cereal? They have dry cereal. That's the safe bet.
This was only a few days.
Yeah, 3.5.
I think you can make it. You just got to make sure the water. You got to get a good water situation going.
Yeah, because the water's they have bottled water, right? So I could drink bottled water, and they sell ramen noodles on the ship.
Wow, that's like jail.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, okay, if I just do ramen noodles and dry cereal for 3 days, there's no way I'm gonna get the runs.
I don't know.
You can't even trust fruit, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, fruit especially.
Really?
Sliced fruit is like, because of course.
All I ate was fruit.
Oh, well, yeah, the fruit was probably bad then. I mean,
wow.
What do you mean? Wow, you don't think fruit could go bad?
I thought that's your safest fucking bet.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. The safest bet is some fucking deep fried chicken or something where it's like it's just been boiling out.
That deep fried chicken still ain't even cooked, dude. I'm telling you.
Really?
This place is fucked up.
Wow.
There's chicken nuggets, but it doesn't look like real chicken.
Huh.
Imagine you spend $2,500, and this is your family. So maybe each cruise, maybe with port fees, $700-800 a person, drink package. So you got 3 kids, so you spend about $7,000, right, on your vacation. And every day they feed you guys chicken nuggets.
Wow.
What are you gonna do?
So wait, don't people like the food though? Isn't that like the whole thing people like about Carnival? You get some Guy Fieri burgers.
People complain about it. I mean, people are in line for the burgers, but people do end up complaining. They like the food the first day, but then second and third day, you hear people complaining.
Really?
Yeah, because
I see videos of people they're loving it.
Dude, I think they just want the TikTok to go viral, but
I think some people really like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, dude.
Some people who have a mental thing where that's all they can eat. Where all they can eat is like little kid food.
Dude, I've been wondering, honestly, I've been trying to do a video about this. You're right. Uh-huh. Is that from our childhood? Because remember when we're kids, that's what we got at restaurants was chicken tenders.
Oh, you're ordering off the kids menu.
Yeah.
You're at a Mexican restaurant. You don't want to eat the Mexican food. So
Right.
you end up with a cheeseburger and some like dinosaur nuggets or
Dude,
something.
yeah, I always ended up with chicken nuggets and chicken tenders and French fries, or fish sticks and French fries.
Hey, you draw a little maze and the crayons and shit.
But do you think older people that grew up in the 30s and 40s, those chicken nuggets didn't exist? Like, imagine being 6 and have to eat meatloaf and mashed potatoes at a diner.
Right.
Are you gonna behave with that?
Well, there's some people who, like, even back then, there are some old people who always got to eat a certain kind of thing.
Yeah.
They can only eat, some like canned soup or something. It's always got to be cream and mushroom soup, and I always got to have my Budweiser, and I always got to have this and that. So it's like a mental habit, though, where it's some problem is that these days you actually can go through your life just eating chicken nuggets if you want to.
Isn't that a shame? They make it different ways. They have chicken tenders, chicken nuggets.
But I mean, you can go. There's more. I mean, all this Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's some guys who that's just every single day.
There really is. I know those guys.
I've seen a lot of this. Yeah, this isn't even all just like mentally, disabled people. This is like just a lifestyle choice where it's like this is some guys they always wear a black shirt. Some guys always,
I do that when I'm on the nuggets. I do it. It's the cheapest thing. I'm like, I could go to Whole Foods and get mac and cheese and chicken nuggets for $6. A good amount of food.
Well, I think a lot of it's just reliability. You know what you're going to get. Same thing with, Trump always wants to go to McDonald's and get 2 cheeseburgers and, you have your comfort food. But I mean, I think the problem is that usually as an adult, people give you shit about it.
Yeah,
you're out with your friends and you're like, well, we went to get Thai food. Why are you eating chicken nuggets? And then you end up having to explain to them, like, no, I'm actually like a little kid inside. Whereas if you go on like one of these cruise ships, then it's like, no, this is your world.
Yeah, you get to live.
Nobody's going to make you eat anything. You can just have, chicken nuggets every meal.
People go crazy for the little, they got this like garlic, spicy fried shrimp, little shrimps.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't trust that either.
Yeah, you see people waiting for it. When's the shrimps coming out? See, the thing is, they'll have pasta and then they'll put like crawfish in it, or they'll put like shrimp in it, and it's like, all right, I can't eat that now. Like, I would eat just regular pasta.
I mean, you're getting sick from the fruit, so it's like, I feel like at this point, you might as well just dive off the deep end.
When you talk to all these Filipinos, they just eat rice. They go stick with the rice.
Really?
Yeah, they go the rice and the mystery meat.
So they can eat the food if they want to?
All the workers, they eat the food.
But I mean, they can eat the chicken nuggets if they want to, but they choose to eat rice.
You'll see some of the workers with chicken nuggets, but the majority, those workers are probably from the UK or America. The majority of the workers are from India and Philippines.
But I mean, they're making the choice to eat rice. They could eat the other stuff they want to.
Yeah, they all eat about a foot and a half of rice on a plate. White rice, about 18 inches tall.
Huh.
And that's what they'll eat, most of them.
Wow.
Or they'll eat ramen noodles late at night. But mostly it's rice with the meat. There's one thing, it just says meat, and it's like soup. That's what they love. And when you say, what is this? They just go, it's all kinds of meat.
A couple of this. Yeah, a little bit of this, little of that. Yeah. This thing used to be alive.
I don't like how it stinks, dude. It smells like earbacks. It's like, I don't know how people even eat this shit.
Yeah, but it gives you energy to move. These guys are working.
I might just do the rice, honestly.
Wow.
I could live off rice.
I don't know. I feel like the further you go, the further you try to avoid getting sick, the more sick you're going to get. I think you got to like kind of surrender.
And just know it's going to happen.
Well, just know, like, at least I'm better enjoy this meal. Get some pasta with some crawfish in it.
Yeah, but now
Sprinkle
you can't.
Some cheese on
bro,
it.
the level of, you don't understand even. Bro, it's like, it would be like, imagine if every time. Like,
let's not even. Yeah, I believe you.
It's 3 days straight.
Wow.
You can't.
But I mean, like, are the guests getting this too? Or is it just you?
Oh, I know like the other cruise comics get it.
But I mean, the customers on these cruise ships, they don't spend the whole time, it's sick in their room. They're like getting drunk and they're playing blackjack.
Well, they're on for 3 days.
Yeah, you were on for 3 days.
Yeah. I know. I don't know, dude. It was the whole time.
The problem is that you're going in with this. I think you're going in stressed out. And you're coming in with like a kind of negative attitude.
You think?
Whereas these people look forward to these people all live in Wisconsin. They look forward to this cruise for months.
Yeah.
So when they get on that ship and they have to stamp their passport in the DR, they're like psyched.
Yeah.
They're excited. You're coming in all.
My hair's falling out.
You're coming in all hunched over. You're you haven't slept that night. Where I think you got to go in more optimistic. Like
maybe
this is a vacation, but I'm also gonna do stand up, and
Well, I told myself this last one when the plane was delayed about 14 hours. I said, I gotta learn to love the traveling. I gotta learn to love sitting in an airport for 14 hours.
I don't know about love it, but you gotta surrender to it. You got to know that there is no point in fighting this.
I pace back and forth and cuss.
Yeah. There is nothing to be gained from you're not going to they're not going to unlock a door for you if they see you pissed off. It's like, they're in charge. All you got to do is follow the rules. And,
I was just in Texas airport pretty much all, about good solid 14 hours. Everything's closed at night. There's nothing you could do.
Jesus Christ.
Flight just kept getting an hour delayed. There was about 35 flights from Texas to New York, and it's crazy. You can't get on one of them. I tried to get on about 6 standbys.
Wow.
Couldn't get on one.
Just because the flight was full?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, when the flight's not full, they let pilots on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you could have done something different in any of these situations.
I couldn't have, bro.
It is what it is. I mean, you just got to surrender to the situation and be like, this is where I am. I'm going to be here until I'm not here. And eventually things will be different.
It was cool. I was on with your buddy. That kind of made it fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like getting on with people that are similar to me in age that we could just have conversations with.
Yeah.
These older
He just had a kid, too, I think, right?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that dude's got to work.
Imagine that, though. Dude, I couldn't imagine leaving my daughter or my child to go do a cruise.
Well, no, but I mean, like, you can't imagine having a daughter and being broke.
Right.
No, you definitely got to work now. It's like, this is like absolutely, whatever you need the money, this guy really needs the money.
Yeah,
so, like,
dude, you're right.
It's important to be, you got to keep perspective.
I don't know how the fuck people do it, man.
Have kids or?
Yeah, just afford them. As a comedian, affording a child, I couldn't imagine that level of stress. You never know when you're going to get your next meal.
No, I mean, like, the kid itself is not, like, expensive. What do kids really do?
You don't think so? I mean, daycare?
He's not paying for daycare. He's probably got his wife taking care of it or something. Yeah, but, like, the thing that ends up it's expensive is, if you have to pay for daycare or if you have to, like,
football shit.
Once they get older. But,
school dance.
An actual baby is not actually doing shit.
Oh, yeah. When do you think they start costing money? About 6, 8?
Yeah. Once you actually got to start driving them around doing stuff.
They need braces.
You got to buy clothes. But I feel like when you have the baby, you can always get baby clothes from somebody else who had the baby. So all that stuff just gets passed around.
It also depends on what type of kids you got. Like, my cousins were always rough and tumble kids. They were always busting their head or their arm, just jumping out of trees.
But that you get rough and tumble at like age 4.
Yeah.
You're not rough and tumble when you're born.
Yes, you get a good 3 months.
Yeah, you got a little while to go do some cruise ships. Stack a little paper.
I'd be freaking out.
Well, just knowing that, like, you want to get as bad as you want to get home from Texas. This guy really wants to get home.
Yeah.
This dude's like, you got to be going out of your mind.
I couldn't even imagine.
How much more mad you would get just being in a fucking airport all day.
Dude, these flights, it's crazy how these flights get so delayed, dude. I don't understand. I mean, I guess
it's getting worse, too.
Flying across the world, but I don't remember flights ever being this delayed, dude. Like, you'll see 15 flights to New York all delayed.
Wow.
I think New York has certain rules where they don't let... I think their air thing's stricter.
No, it's that's all federal. Air travel is all federal, of course. But it's like there's just the system itself is getting worse. It's
what
not
is
just
the
in
system? They never have workers.
Well, there's that. I mean, that's what I mean. The actual logistics of how they got... Because you got to think. Every plane has to get flight attendants from one place to another.
Right.
Flight attendants...
Pilots.
Pilots and flight attendants live in one place. So the plane has to go back and forth, and they have to go to different places. I
would hate that. I was sitting next to a pilot before. He's like, this is my 3rd trip to L.A. He's like, he's seen me. Dude, I'm like this, dude. I'm like, I'm ready to get off the plane. Yeah. He's like, hey, you good? And he's sitting next to me. I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, the flight was about 14 hours delayed. I said, I left. I do a show at midnight. I get back to my cabin at 1 a.m. They have us out of our cabin at 5 a.m. They're calling us to go stand in line in the hallway for 5 hours.
Wow.
So, you do that, and then you go through immigration for another hour, and then you finally get to the airport in Belize. You fly out, and then you go through immigration in Texas, and, then you see there's all these delayed flights. So it got to a point I was just going nuts. I had this audition, but he's like, yeah, this is my third time flying from what do you call? Or maybe it was Tampa to New York this time.
Right.
But he's like, yeah, he goes, that's all I do all day. And then he goes, depending on how much time we have left, I'll either sleep with my family in Tampa or they'll put me up in New York at a hotel airport.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's the thing, too. All these flights, I mean, these planes, a lot of them were made, 20 years ago or something.
Yeah.
So it's like shit's always falling apart.
Yeah, and even the craziest thing is, say there's a cabinet, right, that won't close. Now, you could just take the little bags out of there and leave the cabinet open. You're not allowed to do that.
No,
dude.
of course.
Don't cancel a whole flight for that.
I've seen that
Dude,
before.
but think about how dumb that is. A little cabinet. What's that going to hurt? A plastic cabinet won't close?
Well, I mean, if you let one cabinet open, what if 4 cabinets are open?
Oh, so that's the rule.
Yeah,
You're a smart dude,
This is
man.
why I think everything with an airplane, it's like, you ever had it where they're saying, like, we got to get the guys got to come inspect the plane?
Yeah.
We're waiting for the inspector to come to do our checklist. And it's like, you want to say, like, let's just go one flight without the checklist.
Right.
Well, we got here.
Yeah.
The plane's a plane. How often do you got to check it? But it's like, no, we let one thing slide, the next thing's going to slide, and then eventually the plane crashes. And then it's on you. And eventually you got to, you're trying to cover your ass.
I can't stand. Have you had this when they start circling in the air?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're just like, fuck, when are we going to land? You just keep seeing you're going in circles for fun. Like, because you get all excited. Oh, cool, 20 more minutes and we're going to land. An hour later, you're like, 34 minutes.
You got to just that's just, you can't get excited until you're actually off the plane.
Yeah,
even when you land. Yeah, even when you're on the run, when they land and they're taxiing around, it's like, no, this could be a while.
Yeah, I like when there's a TV with Goodfellas on it or Casino. Those are I watch them every flight because they're long enough.
Right.
Those long movies are still
great.
good enough. Yeah. I was
It's
supposed to shoot a sketch
weather.
today.
Yeah. So you're going out tonight? You got a couple spots, and then you're just going straight to the airport again?
I'm going to go to my lady's house, have dinner with her, hang out, and then, straight to the airport. I'm going to come back here and sleep a few hours. I have to. She's going to have to understand.
You going to JFK?
No, I do Newark.
Oh,
now.
right, yeah.
You know what's cool? These Newark airport, these guys, they don't get this shitty fucking, they get the fucking Times Square ones, dude. It's you can get off they go right here. They stay at a hotel on 46. If I was a pilot, dude, I'd always want to do Newark. Because, JFK, you're stuck out there.
These guys don't have a choice about that kind of stuff.
Oh,
They get sent where they get sent, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those jobs where they're always running out of people. And they're always short-staffed. And it's like, I cannot believe they can actually get people to do this.
Well, you know what's crazy? You can meet
What
a pilot.
horrible job.
What, being pilot?
Being a flight attendant, pilot.
Well, here's the thing about pilot, which I'm finding out. You never meet a young pilot. Did you notice that? It takes forever to become a real pilot.
Yeah, to be like a
the
commercial.
the main guy.
Yeah, to be like the secondary guy.
Yeah, because I'm always taking the buses. When we get off, they bus us all with the pilots and flight stewards. I remember one time I was mean to a flight steward, then I'm fucking sitting on a bus with her in Japan for 2 hours. Like the biggest asshole. But either way, these guys. I met a guy. He's like, dude, about 45, and he's like, oh, I'm still the co-pilot. I'm gonna be able to be a full pilot next year. I'm just thinking, how long does it take till they let you fly to the main guy?
Well, I mean, if you're on the shit you're a passenger, you do want the guy in charge to have some miles on him.
Yeah.
You don't want a new guy up there who's trying to,
And you always see the women, the stewardess, they're always flirting with the fuck. You know what's crazy is there must not be too strong of HR in those businesses.
That's because they need people. They can't fire any of these people.
Wow, that's
why
what it is.
So many flight attendants are so crabby and fucked up. Is that
they're overworked?
They need somebody. You can't. If they quit that job, that flight can't even take off.
If you see the pilots, they'll be cracking dirty jokes to these flight stewards. The raunchiest jokes.
Well, just think, you spend all your time and your coworkers are like, the ceiling's right here. You're all crowded in the back.
Eating peanuts.
Well, that back area, it's like this, barely.
Yeah.
It's like a couple feet wide. It's like a jail cell back there. Man.
And now some of those guys they're hiring are getting real jacked. I noticed there's a lot of jacked flight stewardess now.
They got to just hire the skinniest, shortest people possible.
Oh, but they never will.
But I mean, because those guys you got to get up you got to get the aisle.
Yeah, but that's going to create a big problem.
Right.
That's how it probably used to be back in the day. I bet they used to weigh them flight stewards. You should have seen this dude look like Ronnie Coleman. I'm like, if I do this for a job, I'm not trying to be that wide.
Yeah.
This dude was jacked.
Well, you see the flight attendant seat that they got to sit on too.
He's
the backwards
sitting on
one.
This little box eating protein.
That's any job that just anybody can walk into like that. It's just like we were saying about prison guards.
Yeah.
There's a reason anybody can walk into that job. Not a good look.
Yeah, and I wonder what's the incentive for that job? How do you even land a flight steward job? Like, you just like, I want to grow up and fly everywhere, I guess.
Well, it's one of those jobs where they always tell you about like the free benefits you get.
Yeah.
You can fly anywhere. You could get one free ticket every month. You and a friend can fly. You get a companion pass.
Yeah.
You can fly anywhere, but it's like, at what cost?
Damn, dude, it's a real story. You might have to hang out here.
My God.
Hopefully my flight will be canceled.
To do a couple episodes. Yeah, imagine if you're at the airport right now.
I would hate it.
Jesus
Christ. I'm supposed to have this show. It's like, what, I'm going to go out in this shit?
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Oh, wow, it's going to rain for a long time. Yeah.
Looks like now I got an Uber to the comedy club.
Jesus Christ. I saw they got a new pasta place around the corner.
Oh, I probably ate at it.
No, it's like one of those $10 pasta places.
Oh, yeah, in my neighborhood?
Yeah, it's right there, a couple blocks up.
Oh, the fettuccine place.
Yeah.
But it's not really 10. It's $9.90, it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got to pay like $8 for sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
You're
there's
just paying for dry noodles?
Well, they give you noodles and cheese.
Oh. And
you got to pay for the sauces.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, dude. So they have pesto. You can buy as many sauces as you want. And it's like, I don't know, like 4 plus some change for the sauce, but they recommend 2 sauces always. I got it. I was like, give it to me how you recommend it. It's like $23.
Wow.
Like, dude. And it was terrible too. Man. There's another place around the corner that's really good, but it's not worth paying the $5 for extra meat. But they do a $10 pasta with no meat, and it's a really good pasta.
Yeah. And that's how they get you, huh?
Yeah, this place gets you with the sauce.
You get so excited to get some noodles.
Well, that's
next thing you know, sauce is extra.
Yeah, around the corner they throw the sauce in, and it's whatever you go with. If you want rigatoni, you get the red sauce, and it's a fair $10. They give you water. You're out the door with $11 tab.
Ah, but I mean, you think about what pasta actually costs. That costs them nothing.
Yeah, you're paying for the sauce.
Yeah.
And the cheese, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that one. I always say it wrong. Chico Le Pepe or something. Cacio Le Pepe. How do you say it?
Cacio Pepe, right? Something like that?
Yeah, it's just cheese, pepper, and pasta. It's my favorite.
See, that's the kind of thing that seems like you'd be able to eat on the cruise ship.
You would think pasta, but the sauce, I don't know.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, ramen noodles, dude, and peanuts. That's how a lot of people live.
I think that's because they're accustomed to they live on the ship. So I think they just have more. You don't actually live on the ship.
Yeah.
So you're always coming in kind of like half in, half out.
Yeah.
So you're closer to a passenger than you are to an employee.
Definitely.
So it's like you got to eat like when in Rome, you got to be like the passengers. You got to just walk around the ship, be kind of drunk.
I should be bloated.
Yeah, just like, walk around with your fucking shirt unbuttoned a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking to your wife.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Man, this one was hot, dude. It's crazy. Like, I miss winter here or summer here, but dude, I couldn't even step outside. It's like at one point, I swear it had to be 103 degrees. I'm on the ocean, dude. Eating them damn burgers. A lot of badass kids. I think this is finally. There shouldn't be kids on it, you would think, because this is during the week. It's crazy. These people just let their kids miss the whole first week of school.
Wow.
On cruises.
To be on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Man, imagine telling that to like the teacher. Get back. Sorry, I missed out on the algebra at the beginning where it's hard to remember.
Well, it's always the kids and families where school's the least of their concerns. You could tell by the family.
Wow.
They're not like the mom isn't checking homework.
But it's not like this is like you had the whole summer to go on that cruise ship.
Right.
Wow. That's like an extra fucked up parent.
It's those parents with like, they might have like a gallon of Coke and a fucking thing.
Right, yeah, they got a cooler with them.
And they'll start telling you, oh, that government bullshit they're trying to teach our kids. I told them, don't look at the damn teacher.
Yeah.
You do your time. I don't care about your grades. My son's walking that shit out like a prison sentence.
All the woke insanity.
They really tell you that, brother. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, dude, the cruise ship comedians are the most or not comedians. The cruise ship people are the most probably unwoke.
Well, I think Carnival especially.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of not a lot of education going on there.
They don't want the education. They're against it.
Wow.
The dad will tell them too. Hey, I turned out fine because I talk about being dumb, so it invites people. They start telling me.
Wow.
You know, all that schooling stuff's made up anyhow.
Hey, all you really need in this life is some chicken tenders.
Yep. That's it.
A big ass
margarita.
margarita.
I told my mom, I said, hey, look, you ain't going to that damn school. Okay, you gonna open up a business.
Man, it's so weird to see people like that who are just living in life in a completely different way. Because they go home and they're still like that.
Yeah, they're really.
It's gonna be like that all year round.
A lot of cigarettes.
Man, do those guys they get off and they enjoy themselves in Honduras? Or I feel like those are the kind of guys that they wouldn't want to be in.
Bro, listen. For as much,
I feel like you'd be like they get off the you get off the boat and start complaining.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. It is the opposite, bro. You could tell these people really wait for this shit. A lot of people will. I get it. People do kind of complain about the food. And I'll tell you what the most complaint probably is. Everything tastes this. They can't season food because everybody has allergies and the blood, people have older people can't have. So I think that's the main complaint with the food is just that it's bland. Not that it's like not like healthy, but when these people get off the ships, dude, you could tell they waited a year for this. This is their only week off work for a year,
Wow.
And they're there. They're like, man, I feel bad because we'll be in some shitty fucking puddle of mud, fake-ass island on the side of the Bahamas somewhere. Piece of shit. There ain't nothing there but a Margaritaville and fucking, some food stand filled with flies. They'll be like, man, this is paradise, man.
Wow.
Like, I made it.
They probably live somewhere where it's just cold all the time.
Yeah, they saying, I ain't gotta go to work. I ain't gotta go to work.
Wow.
It's just people getting so fucked up. Dropping money,
I guess
too.
that's the thing you can't really relate to is that these guys actually work all the time.
Yeah.
So they've just been, at their job all, the last 8 months talking
You'll
about.
talk to him. One dude was a trucker, he's telling me. He goes, man, dude, I close my eyes, I see concrete. He's like, I've been a trucker 20 years. He goes, here's the thing about me. If you're 15 minutes early, you're still late as a trucker. He's like, I get on, I got my load. These young boys, they don't realize you got to have that load. You're going to be looking at concrete the rest of your life.
Jesus Christ.
He tells them. They tell you when they close their eyes. He's like, I'm telling you, he kept telling me. When I close my eyes, I see the interstate.
Those are the kind of guys that brag about their job and like how much they've been making. They've been working for 30 years.
Yeah.
And now they're making this much money. They're making TikTok videos about how I didn't go to college. I still make $250,000. Then they're out when they describe their job. All they do is fucking complain.
Yeah.
Yeah. All they do is talk about how boring it is and how the industry is not the same anymore.
I'll tell you how many miles they put in. He told me, he goes, I'm a 1,000,000 miler myself. You could tell he was all proud.
Wow.
Imagine when he got that little certificate for 1,000,000 miles.
God.
30 years on the interstate.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of paper. Don't get it wet.
Well, it's like when those guys retire, do they miss the life?
Well, I don't think you retire as a trucker. You could ride till the wheels fall off.
Well, eventually, I'm sure, you just can't stay awake for,
Most of those truckers were ex-military, so they're just... I think when you go in the military for 20, I don't know what it is. You do 20 in the military and about 20 on the interstate.
My God.
It's about 40 years just knocked out.
You ever see those videos, the truck stops, where it's like nice?
Or the lot lizards, you mean?
No, where it's like for like long haul truckers, and there's like the truck stop with the shower
Oh.
and like the nice toilet.
I don't know if those are... I see those truck stops a lot traveling.
But it's not like a truck stop the way you would imagine it, the way when you're driving, but like just for truckers.
Oh, okay.
They got like nice ones.
No way.
Where it's like a nice, like it looks all clean. There's like a clean shower.
Damn.
And it's like you could just be in there for a while.
I know...
Think about that. That's got to be the most satisfying shower of all time.
Oh, especially after being on the truck.
You've been driving through Arkansas?
I'd want to shower in my damn truck. I'd set my shit up like a mobile home. I'd have my own truck. I'd have it stretched out. That's probably the dream they all have.
Oh,
They're sitting at Walmart in the parking lot. That's where they sleep a lot.
It's got to feel nice to get out of one of those trucks and then just drive a regular, like, Honda Civic and then just back into a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Imagine how good they could back up a Honda Civic.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
They could probably do it with their eyes closed.
Yeah. But just, like, straight up.
Yeah,
whap,
fat.
whap.
Well, it's one of those truckers, the steering wheel would be all up against his stomach, but he'd just be one hand in it. Turning around real quick. It's hard to back up a trailer. I remember trying to do it landscaping. I could not get it, dude. It's just something you can't figure out.
I couldn't even. Just the idea of driving one of the big ass Ford F-250 kind of trucks and having to actually maneuver, that stresses me out.
I think you'd be good because you're good at math and geometry. You'd be like, well, yeah, it's an acute circle.
But when you see the bus, when it's like two buses, one bus.
Oh, those New York, dude. I'd be fucking
just
good.
Like as a math problem. I don't understand how you even turn.
When I was driving those 13-foot tall trucks, I remember getting mad because every bridge is 11 feet. You can't leave you can't get out of Jersey. Wow. It's like they need like a special app to tell you about bridges. I bet these truckers have a special app.
Well, I feel like if you drive like one of those double buses where it's like fucking 150 feet long, they should let you hit a couple things.
Oh, they do.
I mean, just like for every extra foot of bus, it's like I get to hit one thing a month.
Dude, I'm telling you, the police, I've seen it multiple times, and I was involved in it one time. The police have the bus drivers back. 99% of them.
They're both city workers?
Yeah, they're like, hey, listen, it was never the bus rider's fault. You know how bad you got to fuck up as a bus rider for them to be like, man, this is really, you could have avoided this. They know it's New York. You can't avoid it.
Oh, I mean, like, I could see why they would defend the bus driver. It's like that's such a fucking hard job to do.
How much do you think they make? 2 stacks, like weekly, $2,000 a week? Nah,
more than that.
To bring home $2,000
in a year. In a year, over $100,000. In New York City, yeah, I think so.
Damn.
I mean, it's like you are earning that money though.
Yeah,
you are earning every fucking cent of that.
That's fat money though.
Yeah, not in New York City. That's not that much.
Yeah,
those guys probably end up having to live too in like Long Island or something.
Oh, my God.
That's the kind of job, though, where it's like you really are. My neighborhood is by like the bus depot. So you see all the bus drivers just hanging out in between shifts. That's like the kind of job. It's like being in the military. Yeah. Where it's like you and the other bus drivers are like, you got a connection.
Have you ever met like a real dumb dude, but they just make a ton of money?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a weird? But I mean, like a real dumb to where you're like, is this should? I don't think he should be allowed to live on his own. But for whatever
this dude got a union job when he was like 19.
It makes like $20,000 a month. I knew this one dude. He had his own moving company, and dude, he would just be like, he would try to do stuff. I remember, like, I might have told you this maybe 2 years ago. I said this on the podcast, but I remember there was this box he was trying to fit inside the truck that there's no way it will ever fit. It's like 3 feet too big on the side, and he just keeps trying things. He's sitting there, he's like, maybe if we turn it sideways, and I keep showing him, I'm like, look, see, I turned it this way. I said, look, every way we tried it now, and dude, he wouldn't give up. It never made it in. He had to order Uber for the box, but I'm like, how dumb you have to know there's no way this is gonna fit.
Not only that, but it's like you work, this is your job. How do you not see this every day?
Yeah, I'm signing on for 20 minutes.
You're supposed to be the expert here.
Yeah.
Wow.
This dude he bought trucks. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, I fucked around, bought too many trucks. He just makes so much money.
Yeah.
I seen them just paying him one time, a cash gig I helped him with. He made like $8,500, dude. We were done in like 4 hours.
Wow.
Just renting U-Hauls.
Someday it's going to be us.
Yeah, you never know. Play our cards right.
Get some sort of manual job.
I might get back into the moving a little bit just for fun, honestly, for exercise, meet some girls.
See, we should have joined the union. That's what you got to get.
We'd be done now.
Yeah. If you'd be retired right now.
I don't
you'd be
feel
getting
like
some second job.
Well, you know what would suck about being like in the union, like a city job, is it'd get hard to look busy all the time. Like that's work too.
I mean, like that's something the first 10 years. Once you get some seniority, it's like, nah, you're just in the back somewhere.
Yeah, because you see like about 7 guys fixing this road all summer, and they're all on their phone. There's one guy digging. It's like you got to make things like you got to stretch it out. Like, hold on, I don't know. Let me grab the other shovel. I don't think that's digging out.
Well, you're always saying you want to be the guy in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm about to make a coffee run.
Even for
the guy who's ordering 12 coffees.
Dude, even for the moving job, I hated the guy in the truck. I'd tell him, I'd be like, all right, let's switch. We could switch. I'll sit in the truck now.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I got to watch the meter.
Doesn't work like that.
I'm like, why do you got to watch the meter?
Hey, man, I was just like you 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta earn your spot in the truck.
Yeah, you really do. Spend a quick 20.
All right, well, let's plug these dates, huh?
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be...
where are you going tonight?
Tonight, I'm flying... Oh, tonight I got...
No, I mean, like, where are you flying out?
Oh, I'm flying out of Tampa, just going back to the same place. I think I'm going to the Bahamas. I think there's an extra stop, one of those made-up cruise ship islands like Princess Cays and then Honduras.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'll get sunburn again, man. I'm trying not to. SPF 30 don't do shit.
Oh, yeah, you need 80.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What do you use?
I don't use sunblock. I'm not really outside that much, but... No, you're going down to Honduras, though. The sun is like...
30 did nothing.
Yeah, it's by the equator. So you go into... You get back next week. We got to record next weekend.
And then I'm hitting up Goshen, Indiana, man. Go do my Amish and my fan mix. I got about 5 fans coming out, so that's going to be my...
Straight from the cruise ship to the Amish gig.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the best way to do it. Part of the reason I didn't cancel this cruise is because I have that Amish gig.